Hey, so a question we get on the Facebook page a lot are people wondering, what is a decent snack to have in place of like chips or crackers? And I just finished this bag, and I think these are a fairly decent little snack. So I wouldn't say they're quote unquote healthy, but if you compare them to like a regular bag of Cheetos or a handful of potato chips, I think they're pretty decent. So the brand is Hit Peas. They are vegan white cheddar puffs. Now, don't let the word vegan scare you. They're not super cheddary, obviously because they don't have real cheddar in them. But I think it's a pretty decent flavor. Obviously, it's not going to be as like explosive in flavor as like a typical Cheeto would be, but they're pretty good. And considering how much better they are as an alternative to Cheetos, I'm willing to take a little bit of a hit on flavor to, have a better health impact. So I'm gonna flip them over. I think the label's pretty decent. So there's 4 servings in this bag. So an ounce is a serving. It depends on each person how much they'll be able to eat, but because they are, a crispy, crunchy carb, that's usually means they go down fairly well. But one thing I do like is if you zoom in here, the total sugars, there's just 2. I know a lot of people love to get hung up on this whole carbohydrate number. I do not look at total carbs that often. In a protein bar, I will, usually because the carbohydrates are coming from added sugar. But it's 3 grams of fiber, which for a crunchy, carby snack like this is pretty amazing. That's not very common to have 3 grams of fiber. So 2 grams of total sugar and only 1 gram of added sugar. That means that other gram of sugar is coming from like the chickpea or probably the rice flour. It's probably a little bit more likely, or a combination of both. And there's just a little bit of cane sugar. You can see it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th ingredient. So I'm not super worried about that. The other thing that's nice is there's 4 grams of protein. Now, this is by no means a high protein snack. And this protein is not a complete protein, meaning it doesn't have all of the amino acids necessary by the body, but it has some of the amino acids. And so this combined with, maybe if you've had some, roasted potato during the day, or some oats, or a handful of nuts or seeds, like these kinds of things work together to give your body the proteins that it needs. And then if you look at the ingredients, they're all pretty normal ingredients, no crazy chemicals in there, which I am a general fan of. But again, it's not exactly health food, but it is a decent alternative. They are, gluten-free, vegan, as I mentioned. There's no nuts or soy. So if you have any food allergies or intolerances in your household, this might be a decent snack. Now, I think they're a little pricey. I usually only buy them when they're on sale, but anyways, a decent snack, you're not going to have them every day. So maybe worth the splurge occasionally.